Hello, my Faith Formation families. I hope this video finds you in good health and good spirits. I know that by now a lot of you are feeling that, that the coronavirus is closer to home, whether you yourselves have been diagnosed, someone close to you has been diagnosed, maybe people that you know and love have passed away. I just want you to know that we are praying for you, that we are here with you in spirit. We care about you. If there's anything we can do for you pastorally, please let us know. If you'd like us to pray for you in the intentions, if you'd like for a mass to be said, I certainly bring your petitions before God every time that I'm in the church to pray, or if I'm at mass or before the Blessed Sacrament. And even in my morning prayers in my recliner with my cup of coffee in the morning, I'm always asking God to bless all of you and take care of you. And I just want you to know that, because sometimes you need to know someone's praying for you and rooting for you, because we're in this together. I know that's cliche, and by now everybody's sick of hearing that, but love and faith transcends all distance. So I just want you to have that reminder that I am thinking of you and that we are all at the church praying for you all the time. And if you need that extra bit of pastoral support, please feel free to reach out. We would be more than happy to help you. The same goes for your faith formation assignments. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if there's things that you just feel like you can't get done, or you need an extension, or you need things done differently, our catechists are amazing and they're so good. So just please have that conversation with them. There's no judgment. We know that everybody's in a different place with all of this, and just let us know what we can do to help you out. Okay? All right. So on to the business. K through 5, you guys have home study. Your assignments are below. If you have any questions about those assignments, feel free to reach out to your teacher. Email them. They'd be more than happy to give you guidance on that. They look pretty fun, some of the activities, so have fun with that this week. Grades 6, 7, 8, and 9, you guys have a special presentation that I'm giving on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and how the civil rights movement and his ministry in life relates to Catholic social teaching, and how we as church can help to make changes for the common good, and how we can advocate in the church and see what the church has already done, and how we can move forward in our faith, and as people that want to be a Christian example in this world, as hopefully all of us do, to do our best to eliminate racism and to effectively learn how to listen and advocate when, maybe we don't quite understand our role as church. And so hopefully this presentation will help to make those connections for you, help you to know why it's important to care about this, because clearly racism continues to be a plague in our society, and it's something that we as church are actively trying to eliminate. So hopefully you'll stop in for that. It is a Zoom session, and I know in the brochure it says live stream. And I'll take a minute just to say that when we originally talked about live stream for the churches, I thought there would be a capability for us to have people live stream and be able to comment in the moment, and that I would have somebody be able to read those responses to me and let me know in the moment what people are thinking. But that seems to be more complicated than what Zoom has provided for us. And I think Zoom is just an easier, more familiar way for us to be able to interact during the presentation. So I'm going to ask all grades 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 10 through 12, you're more than welcome to join us too. Anybody that loves this topic, wants to know more about this topic, is more than welcome to join us on Zoom. I will have that open, and you guys can jump in at any time and take part in the presentation, ask the questions that you'd like to ask, and it will be a good foundation for us for next month, where we will have guest speakers that will talk to us in with similar topics and be able to help guide us as we grow in our faith and in our responsibility as Christians with this important topic. Okay, so that is there for you. Grades 10 through 12, you also have another presentation about anxiety and depression. And again, that's open to anybody that is relevant to, even adults. If you just need a little more insight into how to effectively get through these times that are very challenging, and we know they're challenging. And the title is, If I Have Faith, Why Do I Feel So Lousy? I think sometimes we think faith can cure everything, and it doesn't. Sometimes we need help. We need networks. We need to know how to reach out. Our mental health is important to God too. It's not separate. It shouldn't have a stigma involved. And we need to take care of all of us because all of us belongs to God. So we'll talk about that in the presentation. Feel free to go through that at your leisure when you're able to get quiet and really work through that presentation. Okay? First reconciliation. We are planning, as of this moment right now, to be able to do it on February 6th. It will be at St. Thomas More at 9 o'clock and Our Lady of Lourdes at 11. That's where we stand right now. I know that the Church of Lourdes, the churches at Lourdes and St. Anne's are not open for Mass for the month of January. It's our hope that the rate of infection will be low enough that we can reopen. If that changes, I will let you know. So just so you know, that could still change, right? We're still looking at infection rates, but I am really shooting for 9 o'clock at St. Thomas More, 11 at Our Lady of Lourdes. That being said, if you don't feel safe and you don't feel comfortable in having your first reconciliation in that larger group, if you're uncomfortable and you'd like a different arrangement made, just connect with me, okay? Send me an email and say, look, we don't want to do that. We're not feeling comfortable. Just because we're offering those dates doesn't mean that's the only time you can do this. So I just want you to know I will work with you on whatever is the most comfortable, makes the most sense, and is the healthiest for your family, okay? Just feel free to email me. Stressed. And as we know, this could still change even the week of, because we've been down that road before. But we're going to try. We're going to try it. We will have the socks and underwear collection for our project for the House of Mercy. Now, those of you that don't know, House of Mercy had to close its doors to the homeless in terms of not being able to let them be inside because of social distancing. They couldn't sleep in the quarters that they have for them because there was no way to separate people socially distant. So they've been having a lot of struggles trying to get people into hotels or people that can host them so that they can be safe because of the virus. As you can imagine, during the day, people are wandering on the streets because there's no warm places to duck into because places are socially distant or closed. So people are suffering from hypothermia. They aren't properly dressed for the weather. They're having a hard time getting in out of the weather. And though it doesn't solve every problem, Faith Formation is teaming up with Outreach so that we can try our best to be able to meet some of the need that they're going to have. So we are collecting socks, underwear, thermal underwear. Other things are on the Amazon wish list for House of Mercy. They need those too if you feel like doing more or feel like doing something that just goes directly to them. All right. Well, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful week. God bless you. Be safe. If you need anything, reach out. We're here for you. Have a great week. Take care, everyone.